Hello and welcome to the Laurie Files. Something different today. I have some journals, handmade journals to show you. I just did this video already, and it didn't work. It didn't work, and I'm determined not to give up. So, so here I am again, take two. Okay, so I'm just going to go through this one, and I just want to show you quickly my art journal for 2020. So today it's a bit of a different sort of a arty one, but I'm thinking I might do a how-to with these journals because they're quite easy. Inside that is just cereal box paper with packaging, you know, the foamy packaging. I've got some here, I'll show you. This stuff, I use that inside of it, and that just gives it that bit of spring. And you could stiffen it up if you wanted to by using a bit more cardboard or whatever, but yeah, works really good. So a lot of the stuff that is on here, oh, glue dangly, a lot of the stuff that is on here is from op shops and just from craft stuff that I've had laying around. This is actually from a friend of my sister-in-law's, that's why it's got the K on it. But yeah, they're very versatile. You can make them into whatever you want. So a quick flick through. I'm not going to sort of take too long on each page, but I just wanted to give you a bit of a rundown, and I'll give you a bit of an idea where I got my stuff from. I generally get a lot of it from, as I said, op shops or just stuff that I see, you know, cheap on eBay or whatever. I grab it. So I'm a bit of a thrifty crafter. I can't afford all the fancy stuff, so this is an envelope set that I actually got from, it was a lavender set, you know, had lavender cards in it, and I just sort of believe it or not, the pattern for this envelope was on the inside, so I unglued it and re-glued it back right side in. And before I did that, I just put some, as you can see, I don't know if you can see down there, that was the side that was showing, the white side, and this side was on the inside. I didn't really understand why it was like that, so I changed it. This is just a pink envelope that I've prettied up with a bit of paper, coffee dyed paper in there, and that's just a fastener there. Oh, that's just a fastener there. Okay, so that's just some stenciling. All these lines that you'll see throughout the book and the black on them is just from stamping, except for these, and that's a sticker which I got from eBay. So I've just added paper that I've had laying around. This is drawer liner. This pink and black is drawer liner. There's some tags in there that you can write on. You can write behind them if you want to. That's just out of an old gardening book. Just cut it out and stuck it on some thing. I made the little envelope out of a page, and that's out of a book page as well. That's just put through the signature, so you'll see the other side of that. And it was coffee dyed as well. I've got a bit of a thing for coffee dyeing. That's the cardboard dividers out of the packets of tea that you get, and then I've just put some pretty paper and some bling on there. This is also from the op shop. They have letter writing sets that no one ever really uses anymore, because I mean, who writes letters? It's all emails these days. And I really like the vintage style paper, so I bought it. I bought all of it for cheap because it had been there forever. A card set that was also from the op shop. That was where the pink envelopes come from as well, the same card set. So you can journal on that. And what else? I left a lot of it blank because I thought that it would be nice to write on. That's some paper from yes, you guessed it, letter writing set from the op shop. And then you've got all this little pocket, whatnot. There is a how-to on this thing, on my videos. As you can see, I just put a heap of scrap paper in there. So that makes for something that you can take with you to write on as well. And I just thought it was a really cute little addition to the already very empty book more empty paper, just writing paper again, copy dyed again, same thing, tea divider things, little ticket home that folds out, so washi tape, and then that's just a little tag on there. It's quite simple. Again, yep, more paper from the op shop. That was a serviette or a napkin that I just stuck on. So that's that. Just a little tuck. A little baggie. Yeah, a little baggie. Put your little bits and pieces in there. So it's not like, you know, went to... Oh, look, I creased it. That's from last time. Last time when you couldn't hear me because it all decided to go to hell. So that one there is the same. There's a how-to. That's a little notebook as well. And there's a how-to on my videos somewhere. That's a little tag. I haven't quite finished this book. Again, like little tags and little envelopes that I've made. What's in here? What's in here? Nothing. So yeah, there's just leftover stamps. I thought the colours looked really nice, so I added them. That's a pocket there. Pocket there. And that's that. Ugh. Okay. So that's another little made out of book pages. It's 1 o'clock. I wish. Not today, not today. And you can sort of see that little thingy, tag. That sort of goes down in the window there. You can sort of see it through there. That's a little little envelope. You can put your little, like maybe you have receipts or something that you want to keep in there, or little pictures or something. It's quite stiff because I used a fair bit of glue. So that's that one, and that's the back. So that's just a layer of material and a layer of lace over some, like I said, some packaging with cornflakes box. I don't know, I was going to hang something from the eyelet here. Let me know in the comments if I should just leave it as it is or whether I should do it. I just don't know. I just don't know. It's one of those things, you know. Some people really like them and other people find them, they're quite annoying. I often, when I make them, I often make it so that you can take it off quite easily. So that's that one. Now, this one I made for myself. I have not yet in my life made, I have probably ages ago, but not since, for a long time I haven't made any for myself. So this little thing, this little charmy thing, before I start, this here was a bag that you put your wine bottles in. You know, when you give them someone to a gift, it was an organza bag. And this here was the seam, like it held it together in a wine bottle shape. And that was up and down the sides. And I thought, that would look really nice there. So that's hiding all my sewing where I've sewn the signatures in. These little hearts are from my soul sister, Deirdre. She sent me a heap of little bits of jewellery, and these were like, you know, remember the 80s style threads? And I say 80s style, they're still around, but they were predominantly cool in the 80s. Well, that was basically what these were. They were threads, and I just broke it. You know why? Because that link, lucky it's mine, huh? I'll glue that back together and you won't even know. But that link, I kind of forced it through and I was a bit rough, and I sort of, yeah, I'll deal with that later. It'll be fine. I've got some super glue. So, yeah, now that I've destroyed it, I'll show you the rest of it before I destroy the rest of it. It's one of those days today, everything I've got Midas touch. Everything I touch just might as well go in the bin. Okay, so this is just some velvet material. Couldn't even think then. This is all from, I think I got all this stuff from eBay yonks ago. And then just some, you know, leftover stuff. The letters, it's got 2020. That's just a printed out photo. Probably copyright problem, but you know, not selling it, so who cares. Alright, so, and then I just sewed these into the thing. And then I made pockets on this velvet here. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, but I just sewed. This is another bag that I pulled apart. I think it was from Bras and Things that my daughter gave me before she moved to America. So I thought, I can cut that up and use that because it's see-through. And I used the same stuff from this bag there, obviously. And then, yeah, I glued that, but I did actually sew the pocket onto this before I stuck the velvet onto that. That sounds really complicated. As I said, I will do a tutorial on it because it's cheap and it's not, it looks complicated, but it's not. My dear sister Deidre gave me that with the earrings that I just destroyed. My other sister Fiona gave me that in a, I think I won. Yeah, so, which was really cool because it was just randomly pulled, and anybody that knows me knows how much of an affiliation I have with crows. I just love them. So these, all the signatures are sewn in, but what I did do was this watercolor paper really can't put up with the punishment that I deal out because I'm pretty rough. Not rough, but I use a lot of water, and when I used it on here, it just about had a meltdown, literally. So I decided that I won't be able to make it that wet in the book because it's in the book. So it will be perfect for in here, but for when I do my own little things, it's not really suitable. So it was really cheap and nasty, and I'm going to put it in here. So I can watercolor here, and I can, you know, use this for whatever. I just won't be able to wet the back. And then sketchbook paper went in too. And I've also got, not very much, but I also got some canvas that I can actually do oils in. I'm just going to have to remember to put some greaseproof paper over it before I close it. Otherwise, it's going to make a mess. But that's what I did. I sewed in, how many? 1, 2, 3. There's 6 signatures, and I think there's about 7 pages in each. So, what's that? 6, 7. So, there's 42. Looks like a lot more than that, doesn't it? I'm sure my math is wrong. But yes, and then I also did the same at the back with the pocket as well, and that's just a little crow picture that is living in there at the moment. And I think it's really good to have these pockets because anything that you find along and you haven't actually used, you can just pop it in there until it's such time that you can use it in your art journal. Oh, and I did decorate the back too. Oh, you know, it's all fluffy and hairy, and it was very clean. Not now. So that's going to be used for next year. So I'll be doing videos based on these pages. I probably will do double pages and whatnot as well. But yeah, I just thought, why not? About time I made myself something. I'm a bit sad that that broke. I'll glue it on. Anyway, that is my video for today. Also, I am at 200 subscribers. So keep an eye out in the next coming weeks. I'm going to wait a little while because 200 might go back down to 199. I want to make sure that it's firm on 200 before I do a giveaway. But there will be giveaways coming. So if you haven't subscribed yet or rang the bell, please do so. And yes, once this crazy silly season is over, there will be much more in store on my little channel. See, that just ties up with it. Anyway, I'm going to go and glue this heart back together. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. I am back for 1 second. Look, I've got super glue on my finger. I used this to fix this. Da-da. I just wanted to show you that I fixed it. Okay, I'm really going now. Bye.